My cat, Mugsy, loves to play fetch. He is one of those rare cats that it was just innate in him. He loves to play fetch. He particularly likes it if I throw it down the stairwell. You just throw the ball down the stairwell. Because then he gets to chase it down the stairs, and apparently that's incredibly exciting for a cat. So, the problem being he likes to play them underneath of things. His favorite ball has been lost for over a year now, and I have not been able to find a replacement. So I started making these, just these little pipe cleaner balls because they're inexpensive. So when he plays them under things and I don't find them for ages and ages and ages, it's not a big deal. You can have a bunch of them. And like I said, they're inexpensive. And pipe cleaners can be great cat toys sometimes. They're good all on their own. So the first thing I'm going to do is just going to line them up. I just picked 3 colors. For some reason he loves the color pink, so that's why I put a pink one in here. Even though this is my boy cat, he somehow likes pink. I don't think they could see colors, but that's the one he likes. So I'm just like going to twist this around down here a couple of times. Not really a big deal, right? Then I'm going to take each end and kind of bend it in a little bit because the ends are sharp. This is kind of raw wire here at the end, and you don't really want your cat or you to get poked by it when you're playing with it. So then I spread these out, just like you're going to do a braid. So I'm going to do a little bit of a braid here, and I'm going to decide which one goes under and which one goes over by where this piece right here that's on top ends, because I want to kind of lock this in place. So instead of bringing it over, which would just shift its position, you see what I mean? I'm going to bring it under, and I'm going to do a simple kind of braid like this. About as big as you want your ball to be, and you're only going to be able to make balls that are so big with this kind of technique, unless you get really, really big. Unless you get really big pieces of pipe cleaners, I guess. So then I just start with one and I start weaving in and out. So I'm gonna take this pink one under like this and bring it around to about the size I want. So that's kind of inside of where that braid was, and just bring it around. And then I'm going to take the blue one here. I'm just kind of going to give it a twist with the pink one, and then I'm going to do the same thing with it. Only this time, instead of going under, I'm going to go over. I swear it doesn't look like much now, but really, truly, it does work out. And then I'm going to bend this back over here, and I'm going to go and twist with the purple. And I'm actually going to twist this one twice. You can make judgment calls with this. It's not a perfect science. You're just trying to make a sphere. So now I'm going to go and do this a little differently. I'm going to treat the purple one like it's going through all of these others. So it's coming in this direction. I am going to go under. We're going to kink it our, there we go, in our pipe cleaner. There we go. So under, then over, then under, then over. Then under, then over, then under, then over, until I kind of get back where I started. So that's the purple one. But can you see that there's kind of like a spherical thing happening here? I mean, it's not quite a sphere yet, but it's getting there. So now I just did the purple, so let's use a different color. Let's do the blue next. And looking at where this blue comes out, okay, I think I'm going to take it this way, and this one, this purple one, went under the pink. So the blue one is going to go over the pink, and then the very next one is blue, then it's going to go under the blue. And then I'm going to kind of adjust it a little bit. I'm going to pop it back out a little bit just to give it more of that spherical shape again. Like I said, this is not an exact science. So we're still working with the blue. So it just went under its own blue. Then we're going to take it over a purple. And then, if I can, I don't know if I can do this. Let's see if I can get it underneath here. There we go. And then under another blue. Woo! Over a pink. Just turning it, there we go. Under a blue. So this is starting to turn into a spherical object. Someone is over there kind of watching me. You hear the little rustling paper, that's him. So we've done purple, we've done blue, now let's do pink. And looking at where this is coming from, I'm going to go under here. And then over here. This is going to start to get more difficult, so I'm going to have to improvise in places, which is one of the great things about this project. Is like I said, there's no really right or wrong way to do it, just so long as you end up with a sphere that doesn't have little sticky things coming out of it. So I'm going to do this just because this was starting to not look so great. And so just give it a smish, push in both places. Again, good therapy for the carpal tunnel. Good therapy. Okay. I'm really just finding a place to pull it through now, to make this a nice, tight little ball that's not going to come unraveled. So that's looking pretty good. So I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to speed this up, and basically I'm just going to weave this in and out of here as much as I can until I have a ball, because as you can see, our ball has started to take shape here at the end, and I think it's going to look really great when it's finished. So here we go. Alright, so here we are at the very end, and we have these three little end pieces that have very sharp wires sticking out of them. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bend these in, and I'm going to shove them into the inside of the ball. Sometimes you have to be careful because like this one just wanted to pop out on the side there. See it? Let's pull back, and then twist and push. There we go. Okay, so that will stay. Alright, so it's not quite, it's spherical. It's not quite a sphere. Now what I would normally recommend you do, and I'm going to do it in a slightly different way because my hands hurt too much to do it, where I would normally say rub it between your, put it in your palm, rub it between your palms like this, and apply a little pressure. If I do that, I'm not going to have a good time of it. So I'm going to do it on the tip of my hands a little bit, which doesn't hurt as bad. And this usually helps to kind of turn it more into a spherical ball. It's not going to be perfect. Doesn't need to be perfect. This is a cat toy. So there you go. A cat toy ball made out of 3 pipe cleaners. And what the great thing is about this, all you have to do is go to your local craft store, buy a package of these and they will last you forever, and they're really inexpensive, especially if you can go with a coupon, because I'm a little bit of a coupon girl. So there you go. So I will definitely have to show you some pictures of him playing with this, because he is going to love it. What? What do you want? Do you want me to throw the ball? Alright. Is this what you want? Want me to throw it down the stairs? Yeah? You ready? You ready? Here goes. Oh, it's fast. Where are you going? Where are you going?